Hey, what's up everybody? Another fun day of strongman events over at Zach and Allie's place. This time they were both not around, but they were still nice enough to let me use their equipment. So, start out with warmed up with Viper presses actually. I was 125, my first set of 3, because this is 3's week for the log press. Up here is 145, and I've just noticed that in the course of just 2 weeks, my technique isn't great, but you know, I'm strict pressing this log now, the weights that I was push pressing before, so it's getting easier for me to do it. Here's my top set, 160. It's only a 5-pound increase from last week, but I'm strict pressing now, where before I was really relying on the push press just to get it, and so I don't think I got a whole lot stronger in this week, but I think my technique with the log has improved, and I've just got more comfortable with it. Here, you see, I build up all that leg drive and I didn't even use it. I still just strict pressed it up, and these last 2 reps, I do end up push pressing it, and you see, it just goes up really easy. So, I don't know, overhead is becoming less of a weakness now. I'm excited about it. Yep. 160 for a pretty solid 7, and that's actually what I did last week for my top set, and I push pressed all of those, so it's gotten better. This is what happens when you have clamps that don't work. Ba-bam! Yeah, that could have been a lot worse than it was. Ended up reloading everything back on. This is a bit more of a jump than I used last week. I was planning on just going 10 pounds a hand every week and doing kind of a linear progression, but I decided to throw on the 25s today and see how it went. And you see, the first 150 feet are not bad at all. It's pretty solid, the momentum, and then I hit this turn, and I think I need to round it off more because it just slowed me down. I lost all my momentum, and I started getting lazy. My core started going. Everything bad started happening after that turn. And you see my shoulders are dropping forward. My hips are starting to go side to side, and I just don't have as much of a core support. And so I did make it the full 300 feet without the drop, but I think that once I get that turn down, my time will be a lot faster. I'll be able to move a lot more effectively and waste less energy. Back over to some more log work. I put on 20 pounds over what I used last week for my 5 sets of 10. Did the first 2 sets as Viper press, and then I did the last 3 sets stopping at the top and just doing strict overheads with it. So this is 110 log, I believe, and really it's just getting easier. These sets were easier this week than they were last week. My conditioning is still not great, but it is getting better, so I'm happy about that. It was another thing today. It was just hard to do. It was hot out. It was 95 degrees this morning, and there wasn't any shade. Last week I had a little bit of cloud cover, and so it got a little cooler, but it was just hot the entire session out here. So hot, in fact, that I had to put my shirt on the middle of the log in between sets, because when I did the top set, that 160 for 7 reps, on rep 5 or 6, when I had the log stop on my chest momentarily, it actually was burning my skin because of just the direct sunlight on the hot log. So I need to come up with a way to avoid that happening next time. Oh, there's 9. Put it down. This is the last set, so I was getting my shoulders were getting pretty tired by that time. I just vipered the last rep. Felt pretty good about this session. I mean, the more weight on everything, and it didn't feel a whole lot harder, so I'm excited about that. Went back to my apartment for about 45 minutes to cool down and just eat a little bit. Had some peanut butter, had a banana, and then went into the gym for I'm gonna call this a edited / abridged Cohen Philippi deadlift. top set today was 535 for conventionals, and week 1 it says to pull 2, but the way I always run the cone flippy whenever I do it is that I do a max rep for that top set, and then so that's what I did. I ended up pulling this for an easy 8. There's 9, and my hands were just shot from the farmers in the hot log and warming up again. Just the skin on my hands was coming off like crazy. So on this abridged program that I'm running, I'm going to do half to 3/4 of the speed work. So that was 425 for my speed sets. I did 4 sets of those, and then I worked a lot of calves and biceps. Didn't really need a whole lot more. I got plenty of work with those deadlifts and with the strongman stuff, but it was a lot of fun. And thanks again to Zach and Ali. Zach's over in China right now representing our country in an international strongman contest, so props to him for that, and just proud of him for doing his thing and showing it over there. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and let me know by liking it. Leave comments. I've really been enjoying answering all the comments that I get, so I hope to see you guys next time. In my next session, I will be squatting, benching, and squatting again. So wish me luck on that. Talk to you later. Bye.